the Bulls and the Thunderbirds. All that and more coming up next.
Two teams here fresh off Week 1 victories. Who can keep it going as we're underway on EA Sports? And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. Leading them out, coming off a surprising Pro Bowl season, fourth-year pro out of Utah, Tyler Snoop Huntley.
A three-year starter at the University of Utah. He got his NFL opportunity as Lamar Jackson's backup in Baltimore, mainly because he possessed similar qualities. Excellent runner, big-time arm, just has to grow in accuracy and avoiding mistakes.
A good start to the drive. Here's that's caught out on the left side. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. A run for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Back to Robinson now on first down. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. Again, it's Robinson. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple, down to the 15-yard line. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made...
And it's caught. Touchdown. Eric Azukama. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Bulls get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Well, they spoke about the importance of getting off to a good start, and they're on their first drive, Charles, into the end zone for the touchdown.
And what an advantage for them. They're already clicking one drive in, didn't need to wait to get up to full speed. We had heard about the extra time they put in with each other, trying to learn each other's skills, what they like, the whole deal, and it paid off early in this one. I would expect them to keep firing on the next drive and keep that connection going.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession. Now leading him out, a motivated rookie out of Kentucky. Fell to the early portion of the second round of the draft. It's Will Levis.
I think the hope was to let him sit and learn for a bit, but he was thrown right into the fire in week 1. Now we'll see what kind of lessons he's learned as he prepares for his second start in the NFL.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
A good throw there, and this is a quarterback who's still just getting his feet wet, obviously. And by most accounts, last week played okay in the victory. But I want to know, Charles, what was your impression of his play last week?
Brandon, I think a lot of teams will be happy with okay, and early on, it's less about how many touchdowns did he throw, but did he not throw interceptions? Did he handle adversity? Did he handle the huddle? Those types of things. That's what people are looking for.
Levis now on second down. Pressure comes, and down he goes. Ed Oliver that time, the one to get in there and bring him down. He found his way into the backfield, and he simply would not be denied.
Well, they say that life's all about opportunities, and that holds true when you're playing defense as well. How about him seeing that chance, making the most of it, did a great job of wrapping him up and bringing him down. One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. This is taken at the 18. 43 yards on the punt, 7-yard return, and they will take over 1st and 10. Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their second drive. They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got him the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts them down in the minds of their opponents.
Tito Agbanaya getting in there to drop him. Second down and a run by Robinson.
A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
And they needed to be because our offense struggled throughout the game. Sometimes as a defense, you're not just shutting down the opposing team's offense, but you have to outplay their defense as well, and that's what they did in their last game.
First catch for him. It's good for a dozen and a first down.
Huntley looks to throw.
And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Eric Ezukama, the one he was looking for.
But it's going to be second down.
When you look at this defense,
they were terrific last week in the victory over Kansas City.
And they needed to be because their offense struggled throughout the game. Sometimes as a defense, you're not just shutting down the opposing team's offense, but you're outplaying their defense as well. And that's what they did in the last game.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Gets this complete to Butte.
Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
And from the 41, this is second and a yard. Robinson up the middle.
And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
To throw, Huntley.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
So it looks like they stopped some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
They'll get this one to Ezukama.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. He's already topped his receiving output from a week ago, and we're just in the first quarter, as that's a first down. Had the offense humming on the first drive. Not much has changed here on drive number 2.
No, and I think a lot of times confidence just really kicks in for a team. They may have been confident going into the game, but once you prove it on a drive, it's hard to get out of that mindset, isn't it? And look, let's face it, we can always lock in on a skill position, guys. Those big fellas up front, they're really making this offense go early in the game.
Here's second and 10. They go play action with Huntley.
And it's caught. Touchdown.
Eric Ezukama
with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game.
And the Bulls are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. So this offensive unit, yeah, they were solid in the opening week victory, and now they are looking just as sharp here in week 2.
And that's exactly what you want, too, because you want to get better each and every week and really ramp up as the season goes on. I know it's still early in the season and a lot can happen, but this offense, they look like they're going to be fun to watch each and every time out.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make the score 14-0.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their second drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up first and 10. Now a throw over the middle, and he's got it to start the drive. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Jordan Davis, just a monster on that play, stopping it from going anywhere.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
Levis from the gun.
Throwing middle, and it's complete. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. second quarter now. Toronto in possession of the football. Here's 3rd and 6. As they've got it as we resume action. Levis on 3rd down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now a handoff as they run left side. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49.
The tackle made at his own 49.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Levis. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. And on now is the punter as he'll punt it away for the second time. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like. Bijan Robinson leading the offense out for another drive. He's over 40 yards here in the second quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable, and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here, because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
And now he's looking just to add to his totals.
And the Brooklyn first down.
Throwing on 1st and 10, Huntley. That pass complete. Here's Butte with it.
Call it a gain of 3 on the play, and it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 32-yard line.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
66 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
First down, Brooklyn.
On 1st and 10, Huntley.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll take this from 147-yard line to the other. A gain of 6.
Here now, 2nd and 4. They'll let the QB keep it here off the option.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Robinson will try to pick it up.
And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
Huntley off of play action.
He's going to sling this deep downfield. And it's caught. Touchdown.
Keyshawn Butte.
His 3rd touchdown now on the year.
And the Bulls take a 3-touchdown lead.
Heck of a start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week, another one here in week 2.
Well, I don't want to call him a touchdown machine this early, but sometimes you get locked in, and you feel good about things. You get into that zone, and those touchdowns come in bunches. He may be off to that kind of a start.
It's like he was shot out of a cannon. I would imagine success this early, great momentum going forward for the rest of the year.
He keeps this up, they'll soon be chanting MVP anytime he touches the ball.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer, because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Levis out of the shotgun now. He's got his target. That's complete.
There he goes left side. And touchdown. A great play there. 72 yards.
And the Thunderbirds get a bit closer.
And they just ran the fly route there, didn't they?
You broke it down perfectly. He ends up catching that one and taking it all the way into the end zone.
Well, thanks. It was pretty simple to break down, though. I mean, that's just a guy going, running on the go route, making a play.
Speed,
Kills.
speed, speed. And what does it do?
It kills.
There you go.
Extra point right down the middle. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays.
This taken in at the goal line. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Called it the 26. Here's Brooklyn to once again go on offense. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
Pass complete as Akama with it.
And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
They'll come up now, 3rd and 3. Here's Huntley.
And that will be incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback.
And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, the same tempo, the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this 2nd week of the regular season. The throw over the middle, taken in. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
1st and 10. Here's Levis.
And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line.
2nd down. Here's Levis.
Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity, because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
Levis in trouble. Down he goes.
Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
Bijan Robinson leading the offense out for another drive.
And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the 2nd quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here.
At the 22-yard line.
Here's Huntley.
Going to throw right side here, complete. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a 1st down. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Huntley to throw.
And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now, just under 30 seconds to go in this first half.
2nd down throw from Huntley.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Robinson. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds yards after getting this one across the 40.
On fourth down, Ryan Stonehouse on to punt.
And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he'll work this back to right around the line of scrimmage and surrender there. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. On first down, Levis.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Here's Levis.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now.
Now a throw here to his running back. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he's going to be a yard short. Needed 2, but only got 1. Fourth down.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 4th down and 1.
They'll try and run for it. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out.
So after some runs, now they'll throw with Levis.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
Levis sets up to throw here.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they move this all the way down to the 9. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Here's a handoff out of the gun.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
I know they'd love to take some heat off of that young quarterback, but so far, not much in the running game, and this won't help things either. A loss on that play.
On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown.
And the Thunderbirds have got it back to within a score. So a toss play there does the trick as he's into the end zone.
And you don't run this unless you're sure you've got a guy who has the speed who can get to the edge, because what you're hoping for him to win the race to the corner and turn it upfield to the end zone.
Point after, right down the middle. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
This fielded right at the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half.
And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a 1-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a 1-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change, because otherwise that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
On second down, here's Huntley. As a comma, he's got it on the slant.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun.
And he's going to have the first down at about the 38.
87 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
First down, Brooklyn.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 8. Robinson with another carry.
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Bulls.
They'll run this one right with Robinson.
Gets it. And now off to the races down the right side. And all the way in for the touchdown.
Bijan Robinson
With his first career NFL touchdown.
And the Bulls have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the 3rd quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you have taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead now up to 14.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Toronto's offense ready to take over.
They did what they had to do to start this 3rd quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
Now Levis.
And this one is incomplete.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
Back to throw, it's Levis.
And now another one thrown incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
This is fielded at the 27. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And that will come the offense as they take over.
Bijan Robinson leading the offense out for another drive.
And you see the last drive, great chunk of yardage, the touchdown on 5 carries. And offensively, everything just looked in sync, didn't it?
It did, and the reason that it was in sync is because it's a combination of...
And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield.
Christian Harris there finding his way home to record the sack. They tried to go with a little play action there, but nobody on the defensive side bit.
Yeah, they adjusted in time and in a big way and ultimately got the sack. On offense, sometimes you're running play action just to set up a certain blocking technique. In this case, none of it worked.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
Handoff now to Robinson.
And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown! River Craycraft, 73 yards.
And the Bulls are able to extend their lead. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up this secondary. A clinic on how to attack a defense and take them out of the game.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns and 21.
Thunderbirds 14.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. Toronto's offense ready to take over. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
At the 11-yard line.
Well, they go play action. Here's Levis.
And pressure coming, and they got him once again. It'll go as a loss of 3 on the sack, and it brings up 3rd down. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. This offense so far on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This will be 3rd and forever. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. And they'll send out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Taking a couple yards shy of midfield. It's a 41-yard punt, but just a net of 31 following the run back. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Here's Brooklyn to once again go on offense. Well, the win for them at this point seems pretty assured. I mean, still a decent amount of time left here in the 4th quarter, Charles, but you got the football, you're up 3 scores. They have to be feeling really good about where they're at.
I love your observation skills, partner, because I think you saw them charge onto the field fired up about another chance to get into the end zone. Looks to me like this group is ready to crush any hope left on the opposing sideline, and they want to do it with some gusto, too.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. On 3rd down, Robinson.
And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5.
They're going for it. Huntley.
That is caught. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on 4th down.
To throw, Huntley. He'll get this one to Ezekama.
And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
Now a 2nd and 10.
At the 19-yard line.
Huntley working from the gun. Over the middle, he has Okonkwo. Touchdown! Okonkwo
from 19 yards away.
And the Bulls are on their way to a 2-0 start. So, Charles, they're well on their way to a 2-0 start. Now, last week, they had the close victory. This one more commanding, much more comfortable.
Well, the sense we got from them was that last week they felt like they didn't play their best. They got the win, but they weren't really on top of their game. But they put it all together here in this one, haven't they? What an impressive performance.
Point after, right down the middle. And that'll increase their lead to 28. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he returns this to the 22. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He'd love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
But they've certainly been successful throwing it around in this game. That's allowed them to move the ball on offense. But I've got to tell you, to watch them run the football and successfully, I'm not taking sides. But to see the ball in a running back's hands, oh, that's football for me.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 43-yard line.
Working from the gun, here's Levis. And this will be caught by his big wide receiver. Only able to gain a couple there, and that'll leave him with a 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. 3rd and 2, here's Levis. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Levis to throw it. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Brought down, but after we saw a flashy little move, stopped short of the 40.
From the 41, here's 2nd down and 3.
Levis. And a quick throw here, that's complete. He has a first down, and that catch will also put him over 100 yards receiving now on the afternoon. They'll throw it again with Levis. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's 2nd down.
Gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 28-yard line.
Levis back to throw.
To the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feet down complete.
3rd down and 1. Levis looking to throw.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Going absolutely nowhere. He'll wind up losing a yard or 2. They come up short here on 4th down. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard. Well, their first 4th down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any 4th down stop is a big momentum play.
Now a run on 1st down is not going to get off the ground as they will get him behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of 3. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's our visitors with the football as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they look to salt this one away.
On 2nd down, another shot for Robinson.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
And it's 3rd down.
They'll run again here with Robinson. And this will not get close to the 1st down marker as he's brought down at the 26.
Here's Ryan Stonehouse now
as he's on to kick it away. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback.
Toronto's offense ready to take over.
They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here." we'll do something some other time. But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. So this crowd will not go home happy. It's a victory for our visitors. And you look back over the score sheet, interesting. A very clean game, no turnovers by either side.
An absolute rarity when we watch games now because defenses have put such an emphasis on taking the ball away.